What is up, Figs fam? Hey, got the countdown canceled a little bit early because I wanted to bring you guys the webinar that has started. I was a little bit behind on getting this out. So I wanted to bring you guys the webinar that is currently in process. Let's see if I can get this brought up.
Information for you and have some information that you can use. We don't know exactly how you're going to be able to use it, but we wanted to be able to gather that and do a query. Is that what you call it, Rachel? A query? Yeah. So you could itemize things and pull out different information. So we have those abilities now. We also wanted to just get things kind of refreshed and up to 2023 standards. This was built 10 years ago. Actually, it was built about 12 years ago, beta tested for a year, and then released about 10 years ago. So we are excited for this. This has been a huge undertaking, both time-wise, and if all of you know, I'm a big component of time. I always talk about how you can always make more money. You can always build another fence. You can do all those things over and over, but you can never get your time back. So managing time is incredibly important to me. We all get the same amount every day, 48,600 seconds a day. It's all about how you use them. So we're going to try to make this the most efficient front-end time-saving software on the market. So here we go. Rachel, do you want to start off by showing just a sneak peek? By the way, we're going to try to keep this to about 30 minutes. And then next Friday, we're going to do it again. And if you miss next Friday, or if you miss these, we're going to do 3 in a row. If you miss any of them, we're going to have them recorded. And for all of our MySalesman customers, we're going to be sending this out. Is that right, Rachel?
That's right. Now, we are not super tech savvy on this side of things. So I know it's being recorded, so I'm going to try my best to get it out to everybody somehow.
But we do have a new team member, and she is super tech savvy. Her name is Jess. We call her New Girl Jess, and she is going to be, there she is. She's in the back corner there. I see her, and she is actually
guys, if you're watching, let me know if you can hear me and the broadcast
and communicating with other softwares now, all in-house. This is the first time that our software company is going to have a person that actually is I call her the software engineer extraordinaire. That's her title. We don't really do titles, but if she had a title, that's what it would be. But she can actually write code. She can do some architecture. She can do some of the back end stuff. She can change things for us more on the fly. We are really going to be coming to market with a powerful team this year, and we are super excited about that. So let's dive right in. Rachel, show us the back end, and then when we get to the drawing tool, I want to do that part.
Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen here.
Thanks, Michael. Appreciate you guys.
Hold on. Give me just a second.
Oh, somebody says I love Jess, and she loves when I. I know who that is.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Here we go.
Here we go. So this is the new back end of MySalesman. Okay, so this is your My Business page. Now we didn't try to change a whole lot because it's hard to mess with perfection, but you will see that we have all the same information here that you already have on your My Business page. So that's going to kind of look a little bit similar. Of course, we're going to add your contacts is your salespeople and whatnot, but I don't want to dive into much of that. This is a new feature that's pretty darn cool. So we've always had where our radius-based short charges. So we have our address. I'm going to put in our address for our shop, which is Woodstock
HQ.
This is our HQ here in Waverly, Nebraska. So this is where our radius-based short charge origin is going to start. Now, this is something new, and you guys are going to get really excited about this. We now have a service area. So the service area consists of whatever we make it. So I'm going to clear all So we're actually located here in Waverly, Nebraska. And if our company only wanted to service the Lincoln area, I'm going to draw a shape around the only area that we want to service. So if somebody from Louisiana tries to go through Empire Netting and Fence and put their address in, it's not even going to pull up. So we can make this polygon whatever we want. So you guys can make short, you can go into towns. I mean, you can just, it's really cool. You can just draw it anywhere. So anyway, that's a new add-on feature. So a big value add there, and then you just save it, but I'm going to hit cancel. So that's something new on your My Business page. Now on our my catalog, that's going to look kind of different as well. So I'm going to go right to the catalog page, which this may look a little bit different because you all are going to have the option to upload your own pictures and call them whatever you want. So,
right. So not to interrupt you, but it used to be that we would have to turn on a custom catalog or a stock catalog. Now it's going to be super easy. You can just load pictures, and if you want to update pictures, it's going to be super easy for you to do all that instantly, right at whenever you want.
Oh, you can use your own
you
pictures.
Don't have to call us and say, hey, Rachel, we are doing this new style fence. Can you put this in the master catalog? If you're using our drop down catalog, so you can do it all by yourself. So the type, which is, your discipline, your style, which is every single style that you want to offer.
Nice.
Color, this is your image catalog, so you can do with whatever you want. Now we're going to still make it available that if we can put some some items over there, we can do that for you. So we're working on that. And then we have a pricing, which this is going to look slightly different. This is new. You're going to hit your aluminum, and you're going to have all your product for your aluminum. If you go down, you see the color, height, dollar per unit, length per unit, and gate. So now this is a really big thing that people have been asking for several years now. They are bidding in sections. So we are going to have the ability to put
nice.
You put your
the length of your section,
and then your dollar for your unit for that section. So we've got sections now built in, so you can either do $1 per linear foot or by the section.
Some people still go by the per foot price. And remember, we're doing a budget. We still have the range. All the pricing rules are still the same, but now you can literally count. I wouldn't put 288 in there. That's probably not good. But you can literally count the section per, if it's a 6 foot section, so like we do on our vinyl, we do 7 foot sections. So you can put in whatever your section is, and it'll count the whole section instead of by the foot.
So anyway, I'm just going to gloss over this. Pricing rules are still the same. Now you'll notice at the top, there's no more reports page. The reports page went bye-bye. We have something a little bit cooler. It's called the My Query. So over on the left-hand side, we still have our activity report, which I'm going to pull. So you'll notice that we have 5,000 rows on our activity report. Unsubmitted budgets are basically equivalent to the drop-off report, and I can pull up all of those. And then if you want, this is for you, Dan Blanc, all budgets together. Okay. So and you'll see that there's 11,000 rows. So there's all kinds of stuff that you can do with this query. You can make all kinds of filters. I'm just going to show you one thing. Okay. I mean, there's so many things, but I just want to do a zip code 68462, which is the city of Waverly.
Oh.
So now I have 1,200 rows, and I can keep whittling down on those. But something else that's really, really out of this world is if I click on map, all those jobs are going to appear on my map.
Now, don't show everything we can do on this. Let's leave a little teaser for later, Rachel, because this we can do more with this. We can divide this in, but let's keep moving because I really want to keep this because I want to get to my part.
If she were to click map on all of them, she would get an idea
right here
where all her bids were coming from.
I know. Okay, that's all I'm going to show you. Okay, and now I'm going to leave. I just love the lasso. But if I lasso a certain bit, I can pull those up on the budget. All right, so here's
so you could do that by neighborhood.
Huge thing.
If you wanted to.
It's called the My Dashboard. We are now calculating metrics in different ways.
Okay.
So,
and I don't want to keep interrupting you, but I'm so excited about this that I can't help it. So I apologize, Rachel. I'm not trying to but this, folks, we have a ton of capability to give you some year-end information to help you track customers. I mean, this is for those of you that want to dial in metrics. This is for you, and this. I'm hoping this will be a powerful tool to help marketing and strategies and all that front end stuff of getting people to you, of understanding your customers. But go ahead and click on one and show how this works.
Okay, so I'm just going to click over here. Okay, so Matt went through our Empire site, and this was his drawing, and he actually drew it, for in a new construction area. And there's a reason why he did that, because he wants to show you something pretty cool on his side. I'll let him get out of the bag on that one. But we have some statuses here. So everybody has always asked in the report page, well, it'd be nice if I knew if this job was sold, or if we quoted, or, if somebody went on this job. So now you can actually assign this budget a status. So
when will this update go
on the left side where you see all those color coding, that's the status. You can put notes on here. And then if you want to look at that project, like from the street view, boom, we have a street view.
By the way, Sarah at Ozark Fence, I think that this is a tool that you're going to use a ton. I think this is going to help just get a visual on what you can see, but you can literally just pop right in.
That's cool.
And we have Google Maps right here. So, okay.
Yep, saves us.
I don't want to spend too much time, but there's a bunch of cool stuff that we're going to be doing. And these metrics, there's going to be leads versus sold jobs, like back to back, so you can see what's coming in and what's getting sold. So, all right, so I hope I just kind of whetted your appetite. We can go in a little bit further on another webinar, but just know that we've got some added extra value with your defining your service area, with your queries, so you can find customers, or in specific area codes. Like, you can make all kinds of queries and filters on that and actually plot them on the map. And then, of course, you have
Kelsey
your
said they're hoping to start switching over
well.
current customers next month.
All right, Matt, do you want to share your side of things?
This is something I'm pretty excited
so I just click on share screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Am I on? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, folks. See, I'm not very tech savvy. Okay. Did it go on?
Let's see here. Yes, I can see your page.
Okay. All right. So this is super cool. Where am I? Can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay. All right. So this, obviously, as everybody can see, this was the service area that Rachel had earlier. And this, we changed this too. So whatever you highlight for your service area, that's what pulls up for your customer now. Nice. So they can literally see your service area. So let me go through. I'm going to enter in my name. What's that?
Can you go full screen, Matt?
Oh, did I not go full screen?
F11.
F11. See, I don't know these things. Is that better?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to before, I don't want to interrupt you too much, but right here, everybody's going to get a new value add. Right under that next button, you guys are going to have advertisement space. So
yeah, so right here, right, Rachel?
Right. So if you guys are doing some stain and want to put up your staining advertisement, or if you guys want to advertise your postmaster or post savers, you can go ahead and start advertising right in there in that space.
Yep. So this will be available for advertising. All right. So this is the service area. You hit next. So we'll enter in the address.
And it's only going to pull up if that service area on the back end he's putting an address within that area.
Yep. So here's my house. Okay. Now this is super cool. We changed our buttons a little bit in the way we do it here, but we have a brand new drawing tool, and it's still click to start, click to finish. But if you'll notice, it actually jumps to the corner. Wait, see that?
Snaps
see that? Whoop, whoop. So it's actually easier to connect. What's that?
It's called Snap.
Yeah, whatever. Snap. Okay. So it snaps easier. See that? How whoop, snap, whoop, snap. All right. So that's part of the new drawing tool. Okay. And also we moved all the buttons in this similar location. We're keeping everything to the upper left now. Instead, before we had it going to the right and going to the left and back and forth. Now everything is going to stay on the left-hand side. So let's say we hit next. Okay, this is cool. So when we drop in a gate, we hit single, it'll snap right on there every single time. So you don't have to go drop it. It'll just snap right on there. Nice. Also, from this place, you can edit. Whoops. You can edit your different drawings too. Change it from there. Okay.
The one piece of feedback we get from customers is about sometimes it's hard to use on mobile.
If you're in an area that doesn't have a house, we can do an overlay grid. Now, this is something that we're still working on. We're going to keep improving it, but you can do an overlay grid on an area to try to lay out your backyard if you don't have a house there yet and it can measure it. But these are all tools that we are adding as we go, and we can, with the new software and the new rewrite, it's going to be easier for us to upgrade and make more changes as we go on this. So obviously we stuck to this wood. I'm just picking some fences. This is our pictures are a little bit more clear. And this, we changed this a little bit more where we have a little bit more information on here. We still have the fence removal, and that's just going to be by entering how many feet you're going to do. Nice. And it'll still add it all up. But what I love right now is our new drawing tool. I think our new drawing tool is going to be so much user friendly, and we don't quite have it done for the phone yet, but even on the phone, it's going to snap to that corner with your finger a lot easier than it ever did before. And I think the grid is a nice feature for if there is no house, people can feel like they're just drawing on Google Earth with a grid on there. I really think that that's going to be a nice value add to the software and all. So did I miss anything real quick? I'm trying to go fast because I want to really keep this to 30 minutes, and we're already down to 10 minutes left. So Rachel, was that pretty much everything so far?
Yes. So there's a lot of value adds as far as being able to advertise to your potential clients. The drawing tool is a lot easier, a lot nicer, more intuitive. You got the kind of did away with the blank canvas and did the grid overlay of the actual Google image. So you still see things through it. We've got the backside where we've got the metrics that we're measuring. I think what we've heard throughout the years is, there's so many new CRMs out there, but not everybody needs a great big CRM. So we've tried to incorporate just some of those bits and pieces. So the MySalesman will help you navigate and your leads. We've heard so much chatter for so many years, and we're so excited to bring you some of this this stuff on the backside. You know, we beta tested, and we even watched people like where they had their mouse and where they drew things and where their eyes went on the screen. So we were very, very I mean, we really wanted this for your users to still be so very simple. So that being said, on the phone, on the mobile app, the drawing tool is going to be so much easier as well.
So Rachel, we're getting a lot of questions coming in.
Yeah,
so,
should we answer some of them?
We can start answering a few of them. I know that one of them is the GIS. GIS is a tricky is tricky to work with because not all counties have it. So there's only certain areas that have it. We are working on a GIS capability of pulling that in. And we think that we have the ability to talk to some of your local people and get it done, but everyone does it individually. So for us to pull it in, we have to get permission from your local GIS maps to be able to pull it into our information. Now, with that being said, GIS is something we dearly, dearly want to work on. It's not there yet. Also, I saw a question on gate size. Yes, we are working on different gate sizes, but remember right now, we're just trying to get a budget with that customer really quick on the front end. I wanted to spend just 1 second, and Rachel, I don't think we can get to all the questions. This is so exciting that so many people have questions, and I would love to, but remember, the philosophy of this is to let your customers know what a fence costs before you go there. It's to planting that seed that this is a $6,000 to $8,000 fence, which helps them get ready for the purchase. When you walk up there and they don't have any idea of what a fence costs, and you say $8,000, and they're in their mind thinking it's a $2,000, they're out of the water. But if you can plant that seed ahead of time, and
we've got a
this is forward thinking on trying to be a better closing ratio and spending more times with customers and getting them ready to spend the amount of money that a fence costs. Because now we all know an average fence back in 2009 for us was $3,600. We tracked it. That's what it was across the board. Now an average fence for us is about $7,200. So we want people to understand what a fence costs before we get there. That's the whole idea of MySalesman, is to plant that seed and do that front end lead. Rachel, let's pick like 3 or 4 questions and try to get to them, but I really want this to be about 30 minutes. So let's go fast.
And I see that Kelsey's answered some questions, but Ken was asking about the stain section. Ken, there is a stain product button, just like you saw on the side where there's fence and gate. There will be a stain button all itself. So it's going to be
for both
It's true. I thought about wearing orange, but I wanted to support my
and staining decks. We have a new deck drawing tool, which we're going to bring out in 3 weeks. In 3 Fridays, we're going to show that one. I know, Rachel, it might not be done, but we're going to show it anyhow. Yes, this is when I get in trouble because I'm excited and I want things to happen way faster than what they actually do.
It makes me sweat bullets.
Yes, but we have a deck drawing tool for staining, and in about a year we're going to have a deck building tool for deck building. So we are going in those markets, and pressure washing.
Yes,
keep going.
Okay, so we also have a really cool tool for pressure wash, and it's getting ready to roll out as well. I'm looking for questions.
Driveway gates. Hey, driveway gates. So we are working on the ability that when the reason why, if you guys notice, we build the fence now, you draw the fence, and then you go click on the gate, because right now we just pick a single or a double, but we are actually working on a tool that you'll be able to go in and pick different styles of gates. So we're going to have a catalog Now, this isn't going to come out anytime in the next couple months, but you'll have a catalog for gates, and I'm working really hard on trying to make slide gates and cantilever gates.
Nice.
So that's all coming soon, but I don't want to get in trouble and get yelled at, so I'm not going to say when.
And okay, so Jason wants to know when this goes live. We are going live with Empire next week because we're going to be the guinea pigs. We want to make sure that everything works seamlessly for you guys. You guys know that we are pretty, I mean, we're kind of perfectionists when it comes to what we do, not only with MySalesman, but with our fence company too. And we want to be the guinea pig. So we're going to roll it out with Empire next week and make sure that get all the kinks out first. And then we do have a plan to convert everybody over. I've got Jess here, and we didn't really talk about, I didn't even talk about that earlier.
Yes, the conversion on everybody kept going over is going to be very, very difficult, but we're going to get it done, and we're trying to come up with a pattern that we can keep some of your data and plug it in. We don't know how far back we'll go. Here's another question. Open API. We have Jess on board now. So Jess is actually going to be coming on full time with MySalesman. So if there's something that you want to communicate with, we're not necessarily going to have an open API, but she is going to be the gatekeeper of that. What?
No, I just wanted to talk after you were talking.
Oh, okay. But she's going to be the gatekeeper of that. Go ahead. Quick, hurry. We have 3 minutes.
So when everybody asks about if we have an open API, what we say is, we're not the end result, right? We are the top of the workflow. We're the drop in the bucket. The MySalesman product is drop in the bucket. So we want to push that information out to other CRMs or other software systems that you guys are all using. And so we need them to have the API so we can push our information out, because I mean, we're qualifying the lead, right? So we are at the top of the workflow. So we're going to need to push our information out into whatever CRM. So whatever CRM you guys are using, that's when Jess will look at that
pushing our information over, right? Okay. Also, on the query, you're going to be able to go in the back end of this, guys, and you're going to be able to literally pull out marketing data, marketing information. Where are we selling wood fences? Where are we selling vinyl fences? What part of town can we do more marketing on? Yep. You can even open up your query to tell you what zip code are we in. I mean, there's just so much data for those of you out there, and Dan Blanc is one of them. He loves to have lots of this weird data that most of us don't care about. That's not an insult, Dan. I'm trying to be positive. But you're going to be able to narrow that all down and to have all this different information, and you're going to be able to break it up and look at it in different. Before, we would always gather the information. Now we're going to actually be able to get you to dial it in.
Okay. And Kimberly had asked if they have, if right now, if you guys have the ability to upload your own pictures. If you have the master drop-down catalog, you don't. If you have a custom catalog, you do. But next month, you'll have the ability to put in whatever you want.
Hey, and remember too, it's all about how much time you want to put into it. Lately, I've been putting out some of these posts about where is your MySalesman link. Yes. Folks, please, everybody, we need to spread the word that we want to have that link in an area that people can find very easily. We don't want to be able to say, hey, you have to go to the third page, the bottom right-hand corner. We want to be able to say right on our website, top right-hand corner, the big red button, or for Joe Everest, it'd probably be an orange button or whatever it is. So make sure that you keep that button very handy. MySalesman is a time saver, and it's supposed to help give your customers some intel information, plus give you some intel and information about the customer, about what they want and what they want to and what they're willing to spend. Can we put down our own fence style? Yes, you can put in all your own fence style names. Oh, look at Kelsey.
Been on top. So now, okay, so if you, now we understand that a lot of people have like maybe a little older website and they're like, oh, well, I do have the login, but I don't know how to do it. Jess can now help us with that. So if you wanted to use us for that, because we understand where that button should be, and we're going to help your customers get there in a nice positive workflow. So
and as far as ArcSite goes, yes, I talked to Justin Judy, and we are definitely able to. We're going to increase what we can do. And now when Jess comes on, Jess can be able to do all that in house, so we don't have to have Beehive,
I'll show you
our behind the scenes partner, do that. So we're going to be able to do that even better. Also, I want to share this. HireClick is something that we're promoting also out there. Rachel, can you maybe at the end of this send out something? If you guys are looking for a software to help you manage the hiring process and to save you money, you do not have to subscribe to all the different Indeeds and all of them. This will do it for you for one monthly fee. HireClick is a great thing that we're promoting. They're good people. They're from South Dakota. I've met the owners. And MySalesman and HireClick are working hard to help. We at Empire, our fence company, remember, I'm a fence guy. Woo! No fence guy. Remember, we've had a ton of success with that. I believe we've had 74 applicants and we've hired like 9 or 10. So it's really helping us with our hiring. I think Dan Blanc says it's working for him too. And I know for a fact, Downs, what's his name? Nathan Downs is also using it and has had a ton of help with it too. So, all right, we're about 32 minutes into this thing. I was trying not to say Debbie Downer. All right, hey, but everybody, please tune in. We're going to send this out. It's recorded. We're going to send this out, but also next Friday at 4 o'clock, we're going to do the same thing. If you're busy, don't worry. We'll send you the recording out, but we're going to show you a few more things. We just hit the surface of some of the new ideas, and we're going to dive into the back end, the front end, and then we, for all those of you that have multiple branches out there, we have a new cool tool for you also. So that's a little teaser. So with that being said, Rachel, are we good?
Kimberly wants to give us a date to hold our feet to the fire. Hey, Kimberly, you got to remember we're fence people, so we want to push it on the accelerator.
Hey, we'll just do like we do with our residential fence. We're like 4 to 6 weeks out, and really we're like 8 or 9, and plus rain days, and so it's like that. Hey, this is coming very soon, and we are going to try to get this out as fast as possible. I want this done. I've been wanting this done for a long time. And matter of fact, the reason why everybody got such a short notice about this meeting right here was because I said, Rachel, Friday, we're doing a meeting. We're showing people what we have. We're going to get the industry excited about MySalesman, that we are the leader in our area. So there it is. I hope everybody, yes, go ahead.
And we're talking about speed on getting things done. Now that we have Jess that's on this, has the MySalesman on now, we have the ability to speed up that process. She's
Move
one of
your
us
camera.
now.
Show Jess. Say hi to Jess. Hi, Jess.
Jess came to Fence Tech. So
by the way,
you guys can Fence Tech, you saw her.
In the fence industry, we are going to officially call her New Girl Jess, and she has a theme song. And I will probably try to do a TikTok with her soon and do the New Girl Jess theme song. I actually have it on my phone. I probably shouldn't do it, but I'm telling you guys, we are going to lay down the #1 front end software, lead qualifying. I'm so happy that all of you are our customers. It means a ton to us and our families. The fence industry is such a tight niche industry anyhow, but to have all of you even show up on a Friday afternoon like this is great. Now, it's 35 minutes in, and I'm going to get all sentimental and sappy. So let's wrap it up and get the heck out of here. Are you good?
Okay. Yes. I think Kelsey's been up on the questions. So we're going to try to be making more of these, doing more webinars and saving the recordings and putting them on social media. If you guys aren't following our Facebook page or we got a new TikTok. We're on TikTok now, Instagram. So follow us because we're going to put more shorts on. No, I mean, you know what I'm talking, reels that you guys can easily follow to, get some updated information or just ideas. We've been doing this a real long time and we've got a bunch of ideas, and then we hear your good ideas and we could just spread the word.
Rachel.
Okay, in the words of Joe Everest, rising tides raises all ships, and that's what we're here for, is to help all you guys.
Amen.
And we're really excited to be a part of the Fence family.
I love it. Very good. All right, everybody, enjoy your weekend, and then we will see you next Friday at 4:00 and the Friday after that. And because that next Friday, the last Friday, we are going to demo some stuff that's not even available, and I'm going to make everybody really mad, but I want to show you some of the cool stuff that we have. All right, let's finish it. Peace out.
All right, thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all you mamas. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, let me know what you think about the new update. I'm going to show you guys on Ozark Fence's website. Oh, that's wrong. Well, shameless plug for ozfence.store, I guess. ozfence.com is where we're going. So we tested this. So you can see we've got the button here. Now, the button's not orange. And this is something that was discussed. And so we did A/B testing. I say we, Sam at .com, Super Sam, did all this testing. So he did A/B testing, which essentially, if you have 100 people come to your site, 50 get one version, 50 get another version, and you run this test, and it's not 100. You run it over several thousand website views so that you've got a pretty good sample size. We tested location, so center, left, right. In this heading got the most clicks. Green, the green button won, and we could put my foot down and said, you know what, orange, it's orange or it's nothing. But the people have spoken. Green gets more clicks. So, and then you can kind of see we actually have it in a couple different places. So we do get a quick. Now we also do. Oh, just a second. Matt's calling. Hey Matt, we're still live. You want to say hi? Yeah, I'm live right this second. Okay. All right, everybody. Matt Warner.
How's it going, Joe?
Good. So we just got done watching. We've got a fair amount of people in here. Me and Josh Rand have been chatting back and forth. Steven's here, Front Rock Fence is here. But yeah, so what I was just showing them was where the MySalesman link is on our website, and that we have separate fence and stain links and everything.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Joe, I called you earlier today because I really think that we are on a blazing trail right now of coming out with some of the absolute best product out there. And I'm telling you what, we're going to be able to gather so much information. I don't even know what people are going to do with it yet. It's going to be fun to see how people use the different information for marketing and strategies and laying stuff out. Get this, I'm telling you, we are working on a deal right now that when your salespeople get their lead, they will get their route. That's the most efficient way to get through town. It'll literally lay out their route. So let's say there's 5 leads.
Yeah.
Or let's say that you're going to be able to give them the 5 leads, and it will lay out their route around town according to what time that they're supposed to be at their thing. We're also working on a thing called Book It, where every customer will be able to pick, after your homeowner picks where or does their drawing and everything, it'll say, would you like to set an appointment now? And if this is within their budget, and they can actually pick a time for their consultation, and it'll send it right to your salesperson. So this is all stuff that's coming. A matter of fact, Rachel would kill me if she knew. Well, she was probably going to listen, because part of the problem with coding and doing all this stuff is it takes so much time to build it, test it, build it, test it, build it, test it. You keep going back and forth, and it's so aggravating for me because I want it all right now, and it just doesn't happen that way. But we are going to be releasing this here, and our goal is to have it out early June. But right now, you can see things are working and functioning.
Yeah.
We do have a couple things that aren't working right, so we're working hard behind the scenes to get those. And bringing Jess on is going to be a huge advantage for us. She's literally coming onto our payroll. So we're going to be able to make on-the-fly adjustments and talking to different CRMs or different stuff. We're talking about being able to link in with QuickBooks for those people that don't have a CRM and they just want to talk to QuickBooks. But Joe, I am so incredibly excited about all this.
The data. That's what I was telling the folks that were watching, was like, I'm so excited for the data to see that heat map of where, who's bidding what where, basically. And because we can look at sales data, but we've never been able to look at leads data. Like, where are the leads actually coming from? And are we doing a ton of leads in Republic, Missouri, but we're not selling many in Republic? Well, what does that tell us? We need to adjust something. So yeah, no, the data I am incredibly excited about. I like the new layout too, how it snaps.
Yeah, so we worked long and hard on the drawing tool. The drawing tool has been one of my nemesis. I like an easy, friendly drawing tool, and I really do think this drawing tool is going to be the best. Now, I will be honest with you, we are still working on a few little things. So when you go to the grid, we want it to snap to that line on the grid so you can draw straight lines, or if people want to make sure that they're laying things out right. Or for like you, when you're laying out a yard, because I know Sarah, sometimes she'll go in and adjust people's yards. She can be able to pull up that grid, and that grid is the scale. So she'll be able to pull up that grid, lay that out across their yard, and get nice straight lines for them for the drawing. So when you do send that over to either ArcSight or you use that for your sales consultation, you'll have a nice drawing. So we're really working hard on the drawing tool.
Yeah, it shows, Matt. It shows. It is slick. So I was telling everyone about our button, about our get a quote button.
Oh, yeah.
It's not orange.
What color is it?
It's green. So, but here's what happened. I totally
missed the mark on that one.
So, no. We started with orange, and listen, the rest of this site is orange. But Sam Natello, .com, he does our website. He did a bunch of A/B testing where, like, we tested orange versus red, orange versus green, orange versus blue, to see what button people click on. And green won. And
holy cow.
And I don't get it, because like Amazon, like the button's orange. Sometimes the button's orange, sometimes it's yellow. Depends on what you're buying. But it's green, Matt. And I was telling the people at home, I could have put my foot down and said, you know what? The button's going to be orange. If it's my site, it's my button, right? But you gotta let the people. You gotta give the people what they want. And if
yeah, well, that makes sense. Well, my deal is I've been going back and looking at people's websites, and I can't believe how many people don't have the get a quote on the front top of their page on there. And I've been doing just a campaign of saying, hello, folks, whether you have MySalesman or not, get that information button in an easy spot for people to get to.
Well, and that's what started our conversation. Was Josh Rand had said they moved their link to the top dead center, and our inquiries are up several 100%. Very effective to have it in the right spot. That's huge.
And I'm telling you, it works. It is a no-brainer. I learned that years ago. Well, Joe, I was excited to show this today.
I love it so much.
Trying to maintain myself because I get so jacked up about this kind of stuff, and but I hope the industry recognizes that MySalesman is here to be a leader in the industry. But that's all I wanted, buddy. I'm going to let you be. I just wanted to thank you for being on, and
you got it.
I wanted to get your opinion. But you have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.
I love it. I'm going to wrap up this live and close up the office. I'll give you a call. I want to chat with you about something.
Right. See you, pal.
Later, buddy. Bye. Well, that worked out. Nice impromptu call from Matt. So anyway, so our buttons here, what I was going to show you guys is we actually have the quote tool embedded on our website. So this is still on the ozfence.com website. You know, get your instant. Now this is going to look, we took screen grabs and we kind of ran them through the process, right? So because trying to answer people's frequently asked questions. But then as you scroll down, now we've got the quote tool that you would normally see if you clicked on that link and went off the website. So, you know, like we can put 1744 West College Street. We'll pull up. Oh, that's in Grapevine. Like, well, that doesn't look like our office. We should probably put Springfield, Missouri. There we go. That looks more like a fence company, huh? So, yeah, and you can just, now this is the old one, right? This is the old one. But nice thing is we've got it embedded on our website, right? So even if they get curious and they want to see more about the company or more about our fence services or standing ceiling services, anyway, it's all on the website. But yeah, having, Josh, your point was spot on earlier that having the link in the right place on your website, like I said, if you go, first thing is you get a nice picture, boom, get a quote. Green, and it might be because of greens in these bushes. I don't know, but the button's green. I get it is what it is. What is that? Stevie Boy Billings with us. What's up, Stevie Boy? How are you? Yeah, Steven's got the right point. You'll be able to throw your money in the right direction, and this is exactly where my mind went. Is, you know, so what I had said is if we see a bunch of leads and we don't see many sales, we should adjust there. But the opposite is true too. If we're getting a bunch of sales, and it looked like, so she circled some, like circled an area, and it picked up all the leads in that area. I'm wondering if you could do it by neighborhood. Seems reason you could, right? So maybe we see that we're getting sales in a neighborhood, but for whatever reason, we're not getting a bunch of leads. So maybe those are people that are calling in, not using the quote tool. Maybe it's a new neighborhood, but we can kind of see both sides of the coin. Getting a lot of leads, not getting many sales, or not really getting many leads, but getting a bunch of sales. It'll let us judge that and see kind of what's going on. Data is absolutely everything, and I am here for it. I'm excited. So it sounds like they're doing another one next Friday and the Friday after. So we will likely be doing this. I'll have to see. I think, anyway, I'll have to see what next Friday holds. I think I've got a delivery to make, but if I'm here, we will do another live and check out the webcast, or the webinar webcast. But if you already are a subscriber to MySalesman, a client of MySalesman, you can sign up for that webinar too and watch it in person. I really just wanted to share it out here across the social platforms for those that might not be clients yet, but are interested in maybe learning more about it. We use it. This isn't a sponsored thing. We pay full price because we love it. I love Matt, Rachel, and the team. They're really, really good people. So yeah, I don't know. Wanted to share it with you guys. Link is in the comments to MySalesman. This isn't like an affiliate. It's a bit.ly link because the original link is really long. But this isn't like an affiliate link. I don't get anything. If you click on it, it just makes it a little bit easier if you do want to go straight to the MySalesman site. So yeah. All right, guys. That's really all I've got. This is just kind of a quick impromptu live, not really a Q&A, just like a live demonstration of the webinar. Live is scheduled tomorrow morning. Ken Throckmorton's coming on. We're going to be talking about AFAU comes to Ohio here in about 3 weeks. I'm pretty excited to sit down with Ken and learn more about the event. I don't know much about it, so I'm going to be just as interested to learn more as you guys probably are. But for now, as always, I'm Joe Everest, the fence expert, reminding you that good fences make good neighbors, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye, guys.